happy Saturday. I've mentioned it in previous videos, but we've got this ridiculous donut shop that just opened here in town. It's called Hertz Donuts. They are a family-owned chain. There's I don't think there's a bunch of them. Several of them we'll go with. I think they're out of Missouri, but a family member now lives here in Frisco, Texas, so they opened one here. They opened at the end of January, and since then, I mean, they did like 20,000 donuts in their first day, and usually the line is over an hour long. It's just really, really crazy the amount of business they do, and they make these ridiculous donuts that are just super over the top and hard to digest at times. But made the trip over on a Saturday morning. Line only took about a half an hour, and yeah, we're gonna go home and we're gonna see how they are this fresh. Which, I mean, we've had them this fresh before, but finally getting to try some things that I've wanted to, and get back to tasting some of the donuts that we had heard about in the beginning. So yeah, looking forward to it. Happy that I made the trip this morning.
Gotcha. That makes more sense. Are those red velvet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Won't stop the beat. Won't stop the beat. Everybody, move your hair and be united. Oh. Everybody.
So I think the thing that makes the donuts good is that the volume that they do means that they're always fresh. I think the thing that I don't like about Dunkin' Donuts is that they don't make them in the store. So they might be fresh, but they always have a little more bite to them. Like they're not fresh out of the fryer or oven or whatever. I mean, at a Dunkin' Donuts, they could be fresh out of the reheater, I guess. I don't know if they arrive frozen or how, but around here, all the Dunkin' Donuts have a central kitchen that makes their stuff, and then it's transported to the stores. And yeah, I don't know. I like them being cooked in the store. The other side of that is like a Krispy Kreme, which are super sweet and cooked on the spot. So I think the thing that makes this place great is that they're fresh and different. They're big. They're over the top. They're not like it's not a good breakfast. They're not great for you, obviously. No donut is. Let's be real. The other thing that's funny is that they have a really extensive menu, but because of the volume, they don't have everything in stock at all times. So you always get like one or two people who are angry because they don't have the thing they want, which has happened to me both times I've been there. The first guy wanted a milkshake because they make donut milkshakes. They didn't have that. The guy in front of me today wanted donut holes and kolaches, which are awesome and Texas-y if you don't know what those are. And they didn't have either of those. So it's always kind of funny to see people get mad. But, it's a fun crowd. You saw the line. It's, people are excited to be there, although always seem to have somewhere else to go. And so they're like fighting a timeline. The people behind me were really freaked out. They were going to miss something because of how long they'd been there, even though they gave themselves 45 extra minutes. It worked out. It only took about a half an hour today. So overall, really good. So if you're in the area, I guess, go check it out. So we went and saw La La Land. La La Land is a magical, magical movie. I used to do a podcast called Instant Film Review.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Let's try this again. The kid wants to play, you gotta play. So La La Land has a lot of the things that you look for to make a movie special. The acting is incredible. Obviously, it's up for a ton of awards. In terms of the awards, what I will say is that the first half of La La Land is fairly just cutesy and nice. Where La La Land really takes a turn is a little past the middle point, sort of towards the end. I guess the middle of Act 2 is when the tone changes completely. And the tonal change represents a complete change for the actors, for the way the movie looks, for everything. And that is where it begins to become an incredible film. Emma Stone is really, really amazing, especially in the second half of the movie. Ryan Gosling is pretty good throughout. His character is more mellow, although he is the one that, sort of causes the tonal shift. and because of that, he has some differences to play as well. But overall, the two of them together is really, really great. The third act of the movie is, without spoiling anything, it's just really incredible. The shift from Act 2 to Act 3 is really, really well done. And if you don't know what you're getting into going to see the movie, it can be a real shock. We knew it was a musical. We knew it was sort of this cutesy love story about, this actress and this jazz musician. But I was completely unaware of the tone shift that happens in Act 3. So really surprised at how the movie changes and how it goes at the end. But I mean, overall, the story is great, the direction is great, the way it looks is incredible, the music is incredible. It is a really, really good movie. At this point, I've only seen two of the Best Picture nominees. I've seen La La Land and Arrival. It's funny because they're both obviously frontrunners for Best Picture, and they're both frontrunners for Best Actress. So comparing the two is really hard since they're so different. I would say that La La Land is definitely a better film, although maybe I liked Arrival more. I don't know. Arrival's really, really a cool movie. It's so hard to compare the two and be objective about it. They're both so different. Let me know in the comments which one you liked better if you saw both. But yeah, it was awesome to get a chance to go see that yesterday. So Sawyer's off with his aunt and uncle today. We are, I don't know, trying to live without him, I guess. We're getting the Honda washed. We went and saw La La Land. Cleaned the house. It's been a big day. It's also really nice outside.